Okay. Hey, YouTube. So, man, I swear Spirit was giving me some messages. I should have kept listening. But it's crazy. Because for real, when you tap in, you got to be really listening to hear it. And this song that was playing on Spirit Radio, it was an instrumental by Candy Dulfer. Too Close. Look at that shadow. That's her album cover, y'all. Too Close. I just heard Spirit say the devil trying to get too close. You see that? Caution, right? Somebody who ain't got no words. Because that's an instrumental. They just got actions. And yeah, I know. I'm just getting to the table. It's been crazy, y'all. My life is crazy. You know, to actually get connected to y'all is truly a blessing. When I get a few minutes, I had to finagle this minute right here. Literally. And y'all, man, give me just a second, okay? 1 second. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Sometimes real shit be going on. But yes, collective. Somebody trying to get too damn close. Because I don't know if you see what's on my table from my last reading. I'm so sorry, y'all. But somebody is missing you. And they still got secrets. And they over here looking at pictures, reminiscing, trying to go back in time when life was good for them, before things got so bad, huh? And now they just might be stuck. See, that's how that be happening. I be putting the cards in the wrong place. Why does Spirit make me do it? Yeah. Somebody who is definitely going through a dark night of the soul. This dark night of the soul got them looking back at you. How they did you. You see look how I'm holding the cards? I'm just trying to clear the table. Y'all see the magic? They over here missing you. Let me say my prayer, y'all. Angels, ancestors, and guides, thank you so much for your covering and your protection as I channel these messages for the collective. Anybody known or unknown, Spirit, sending any negative energy my way, return it back to the sender, Spirit, and bind it to them. So mote it be. In the Most High God's name, we pray. Ashe, Ashe. Y'all, you see the last card that was already cleared. Somebody might be stuck. Wow. Because you ain't got no more fucks to give when it comes to this person, right? No more fucks to give. See? And it's unfortunate that they chose to do black magic on you. Because they karma is coming in for them. Scales are being balanced with this angel, right? This temperance angel. But see, this angel, I just heard Spirit say, is the angel of death. These people are connected to the angel of death. You know, this the Temperance card, which is the 14 card in the deck. Part of the reason why this has to end, y'all see the tombstone, right? This has to end. But this is somebody who's trying to cross some boundaries with that too close collective. See? Because I can't make this shit up. This is somebody who said they want you around. That was the song that was just playing when I picked up the phone. Remember? Somebody is crazy. And now we have riot. Somebody trying to bring in the storm, y'all. You see that? I Want You Around by Snow Allegra. Look at your energy. They trying to come bring in the storm, y'all. They trying to get too close. Wait, let's go back and look at that. Oh, wait. Oh, we missed the song. This the cover I wanted to show y'all. This album cover says Candy Dulfer crazy. Somebody's crazy about you. That's why they trying to get close. Too close though. See? Which is why I'm like, they trying to cross some boundaries here. You know, Spirit done already created some boundaries between y'all. But look at this. Grass ain't greener on the other side. Now, I'm sorry. Spirit just told me this is somebody who just might be trying to get too close around the holidays. Y'all know the holidays is coming up, y'all. Because they want you around. Ooh, now we got another song. What a Wait for Love. Because look, Spirit, you see them? I mean, collective, y'all see them? They trying to come back, and bring a storm in your life. Spirit said, wait on it. Okay? They over here trying to figure out how to work their magic. Okay? So caution. Oh, I gotta get me another round on that Palo Santo. What's good, y'all? You done seen Stud Style. Because I know I didn't get a chance to even say my name. Stud Style Tarot. Channeling naturally from the divine. Okay? And here we go. We're gonna continue the story. Okay. Spirit put my eyes right on it, y'all. Let's get this Kipper deck. Because, see, we dealing with a dark priestess. You know, or priest. Take it how it resonates. You know, we dealing with somebody who's very dark. Collective. And it's because they see you getting this unexpected income. Wow. I heard Spirit say they see you building this new home for yourself. Wow. And we cannot make it up. This the 20 card. Y'all know 20 is judgment. Maybe the judgment for this person is that the gate is locked. That home that they were supposed to have with you, that future, that legacy, that chapter is now over. And now they see you getting this unexpected income in this hermit energy. 2 plus 7 is 9. You in hermit right now, but you connecting to the divine. So this is somebody who's trying to curse everything you got going on in your life. Your manifestations. I told y'all, distant horizons. This is somebody who's trying to curse anything you got coming for you in your distant horizons, collective. Because they hating is what I heard. They are hating on you. Wow. Courthouse. Yeah. This went to spiritual court. And they have received a judgment. And see, if I just do the numerology, y'all, that 23 is a 5, which is emperor energy. You know, you could have walked away and became an emperor of your own empire. That's why you getting that unexpected income. Emperor or empress, y'all take it how it resonates. But definitely, the number 5 is authority, leadership. You stepping into your Hierophant energy because you've learned your lesson. You got your freedom papers. Bottom of the deck. And you could have became a wealthy masculine energy. Now I can't lie. I just heard Spirit give me a whole other little scenario. This is somebody that, oh, wait. The 5 is the Hierophant. But here go the Emperor energy right here again. Because 13, wait a minute, hold on. I just went straight to the 4. But the 13 card is the death. Death to a wealthy man. That's the judgment. Death. What's Delph? Death to this seat that this person held in your life, because spiritual court ruled in your favor. So there's a death to this wealthy man. But you could have stepped into that Hierophant energy. You done learned your lesson, right? Because this past person who still wants balance with you, but they're still dark, collective. Okay? And they doing spell work. This is crazy. Because Spirit is telling me some tea right now. Wow. This is somebody who Spirit said you might have to get a restraining order against, because if you're not trying to be with them, remember we saw the riot song? It's about to be a riot. Something is playing right now on Spirit Radio. See, now I don't know if something about to pop off, because we got this main female that came out in the reverse. And this could have been the karmic in this person's world. Now here, watch this. That wealthy man, maybe they getting a divorce from this karmic. I don't know. Or is spirit saying they stuck with that karmic? Because we did see, look, the death to the seat. I gotta see what's at the bottom, y'all. Hold on. Oh my God. See? We keep getting this death energy. Wow. But hold on, y'all. Ooh. Why did I hear it? Spirit said, this is somebody who may have wanted you gone from here. But maybe that's what's happening. This connection between you and someone is over, right? But see, in this deck, we have the coffin card, the death card being the number 19. So see, this is giving death to the sun, right? Death to the sun. There's been an ending to that sun energy for somebody. And they just might be stuck with a karmic, this main female in the reverse. You could be becoming, because I'm like, maybe this is somebody who thought you would be their main female, right? But spirit said, no, you ain't nobody's main nothing. That's why there's an ending. So they could be stuck with this main female that's in the reverse, the karmic. But see, I'm trying to figure out, the dark priest, the dark angel, the devil. Somebody is in devil energy on this card. Woo, let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep going. Okay, Spirit, I see it. See? The gift card, y'all. Bottom of the deck. Family room energy. Wow. See? Now we got the 17 on the gift card. But y'all know the 17 is the star card, right? In tarot. But now that 17 goes, it goes to 8. Which 8 is the strength card. Spirit told you to wait for love. And maybe that's you in your star energy. Ooh. In your star energy, waiting for love. But this is somebody who's seeing you as the gift from the divine. That star energy. Somebody's a gift and somebody isn't. And family room energy. But see, this is 21, the world card. cycle is closed, right? The cycle is closed energy. And here we go now. Look at this living room, this family room. It looks pretty luxurious. You know, somebody who could be seeing you living a luxurious life in that home that they can't come back to, right? Remember we seen the home card? Somebody knows they were supposed to be in this family room with you. Because even this card right here has two pictures on the wall. Hey, you know, I see some family portraits on the mantle. But there's definitely, hey, I don't know if this the same female or if it's two females. You know, like, what y'all think? Right? Somebody knows they were supposed to be part of your family. And maybe this devil energy could be, even though it says temperance, Sagittarius, it's like the dark angel that's wearing this mask, that's sitting in front of this crystal ball doing magic. First word says alchemy, balance, healing, transformation, patience, options, moderation. Ooh, see. I mean, it's the energy off the card for me. You know, somebody is a dark angel. If they were resorting to black magic, now the judgment is in. The judgment is in. And Spirit said you will no longer be a side piece. That's what that's given. Main, female, or you nobody's main. You will never be anybody's side piece because you are a gift from God. And that's why this cycle is closed. That's why, you know, we also saw the coffin card. Remember? Coffin. There's been a death. There's been an ending to this connection. But I'm telling y'all, this is somebody who's not accepting this ending. That first song, y'all, with that shadow image standing right beside her. I think this is somebody you know, they got some bad ways about them, right? With the ways acronym. I wonder what she trying to say in code words. I'm going to have to look that up because, you know, when you start doing the letter dot, those letters stand for other words. So I'm like, that's a code word for something. Hey, I'm trying, y'all. I have no idea. Maybe that's, you know, one of them Generation Z. Little. But y'all, I'm going to have to make some room for the story. That's what we got to do. Wow. Yeah. Somebody can't come back. You know, they done broke some spiritual laws here doing black magic. Probably with a dark angel. A false earth angel is what I heard. Somebody thought this was their soulmate. That's why they stuck over there with that person. Because once they made that decision, that's when this contract ended. And that dark angel is definitely your biggest fan, because they're your biggest hater. What I tell y'all, somebody is too late. This card says too late energy. They too late now, over here realizing you the gift when they thought someone else was. They're too late, Spirit said. Wow. Especially now that you give 0 Fs, right? This is somebody who feels as though you're turning your back on them. But this is somebody who could have turned their back on you, right? Y'all, you know, the only way I can make sure it's really in the camera, I gotta stand up. You know, I don't know what y'all saying. So yeah, but this could be somebody who turned their back on you and chose someone else. You know, that twin energy. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, y'all. It's real in the Ville. So this person is too late, y'all. You know, to realize that you were the gift. You know, and see, I can't make this shit up, y'all. I'm just walking back to Spirit Radio, and we have Bag Lady on Spirit Radio, y'all. Somebody who got hella baggage now. You know, when the time was right, they ran from you and chose a karmic. They chose the karmic. But see, here's the part where, you know, now this is karmic debt. Thank you, Spirit. This is karmic debt now that somebody's having to pay because they were karmic to you, doing this black magic. See? And I know y'all heard those confirmations. Ooh, look, spiritual burp coming through. Collective. Ooh. I'm like, I want it to come out. Ooh, there it is. Y'all see that? Y'all see it. Somebody still think they got it, y'all. Somebody still think they got it. I don't like that he's wearing a dark jacket. That automatically tells me somebody who's still dark, wanting to come in and sweet talk you. And maybe they want to act like they're mirroring your energy now, because they're in their feelings. But this is somebody who still may want to come in for some reckless sex. Bad news. After receiving some bad news. What was the bad news? Look. That you gone? That's what Spirit is giving. You gone. But they still think they got it, collective, like I told you. They think that they can come in and sweet talk you. Still. They want to come in and bring you some flowers, collective. Don't fall for it, collective. Stay focused. Hey, look, Spirit said focus, collective. Wait a minute. I can't make it up. Focus. Can y'all see it? Look, I can't see what y'all see when I hold it up. See, that's the problem. You see the song says focus, right? Focus, collective. Stay focused. We saw the strength card, come out in the numbers. The 8 right there, you standing in your power, knowing who you are. And keep living in the moment right now. Keep living in your moment. Because this is bad news, right? Thank you, Spirit. This is bad news. Ooh, look, I had to catch it before it fell. Wow. Faith, healing, meditation. I just heard Spirit say, this person is praying for you. But you over here still healing. You're still having faith that there will be someone new for you. But see, here's where it is almost like a mirroring effect. Because you staying prayed up and balanced and standing in your power, but this could be somebody who could be getting away from a karmic and praying that they can get back to this family room. Bottom of the deck, somebody's feeling like shit. When you feeling like shit, all you can do is pray, right? All you can do is go to God, right? Somebody who may not have even believed in God when they chose this dark angel. When they decided to team up with the op. Right. Bad news is, you the real divine feminine. And they chose the wrong one. Come on, Spirit. This is somebody who I just heard doesn't like seeing you single. This says happily single, doing you, dating, stress-free, setting goals, career focused. This is somebody who don't like you being single, doing you. See? They don't like it. That's why that card came out crossing. Because they over here ashamed now. Feeling the guilt. Knowing they in the wrong now. For going against you. Right. They know they in the wrong now. Who do I run to when I need love? Is what I just heard in my head. They need to run to God. Thank you, Spirit. It's time to run to God. And face these demons. Somebody needs to face these demons. And I told y'all somebody was going through a dark night of the soul, right? Maybe Spirit is saying there's been an ending to this connection because somebody wanted to live like they were happily single and you were the gift. I'm telling you, the more I meditate, the more messages come through. This is somebody who, remember, could have been out here having reckless sex, chasing love, only to find out that you were somebody that really loved them. Wanting to be a player. Even if they were married. You know, sometimes these players get married and now they get on their A game because they can't let the shit get to the house. Right? They think they're getting on their A game. But you know, what's done in the dark always comes to the light. 6 of Pentacles. Wow. Says giving, receiving, sharing, charity, generosity, options, loan, balance, gift, reaching out. Wow. I don't know why I heard Spirit say this is somebody who's seeing you get a lot of love online, being this giver, somebody who could possibly be doing some form of charity work. Online. Wow. You know, seeing all the hearts you getting, people loving you. 3 of Cups energy. This is somebody who looks like they want to reconcile. Because we have reunion being the first card on this the first word on this card. Friendship. But then look, we got third party situation. Group. Collaboration. Emotional outbreak. Wow. Is somebody having an emotional outbreak? A third party? Because somebody wants a reunion. Because they over here seeing people loving on you, you know, and you giving your energy, you know, giving and receiving, you know, sharing, you know, your divinity to the world now, seeing you do your light work. And this is somebody who now wants what you're giving. They need some light right now because they feeling all this guilt and they ashamed of their actions for choosing a third party over you that wound up being a dark angel and getting them into black magic against you. See? Your twin flame. Come on, y'all. Neon awakening. Somebody having a neon awakening. They said, twin flame reunion. You the one. They see this connection being their life purpose. Y'all, they said they supposed to be doing what you doing. Right? You know, connecting to the divine. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. Wow. They said now they want to mirror you, right? Look, they supposed to be doing what you doing. They supposed to be having what you having. You know, this situation that they created with this third party trying to keep you as a side piece. They done learned their lesson now. But wait, what's the bad news? Wait, here we go. Look, bad news is now that they want to come back in, you gone. See? Three of Swords energy. This is what it's really all about right here, right? They over here hoping, praying, and wishing, right? Because even that, the star card is somebody who could be hoping, praying, and wishing and healing behind the scenes. Now wanting what the divine sent to them, because they feel like you were sent to them by the divine. Feeling like they love you now. They're in love now. See? Confirmation. And now they heartbroken. Feeling the guilt. Ashamed for being a hoe, y'all. Y'all see that? The Jezebel energy. Ashamed of acting hoish. Doing them, right? They was doing them. Dating. Wow. Maybe this is somebody who could still be attached to a Psycho X. Yeah, that dark angel. They could still be attached. Because again, that's who they chose, right? Which is why there's really an ending here, right? Spiritual course said, hell no. Right? Courthouse. Spiritual course said, no, 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 no. Ooh. My nose has been itching for a second, like for the last 15 seconds of me talking. That was building up, y'all. Ooh. Yeah, this is somebody who now realizes you were the real deal Holyfield. And they was out here trying to be a player. Having reckless sex with other people. Wheel of Fortune, y'all, came out. Wheel of Fortune. You are now on top of the wheel. You getting this good luck. Spirit is blessing you. First word on the card, I didn't even see it. It says luck. Expansion. Change. Look, and as you're experiencing all these good things, Look, we see karma, destiny, opportunity, winning, turn of events. There's been a turn of events, y'all. This person can't come back to this family room. They cannot. That's the bad news. That's the bad news. They cannot come back to this family room. Now they said they ready to give and receive. 8 of Pentacles. Wow. Now see, this image on this card has always been so interesting to me, because this looks like somebody who's mad, right? Sitting there with their hand to their head, watching you through a computer screen. This look like a troll. Look, trolling you from the computer, right? Focused, ambition. Oh, that's a little dog. Wait, there we go. I see it now. Focused, ambition, expertise, dedication, accomplishment, working towards a goal. This is somebody who could be laser focused on trying to get back to you, but spirit could be like, they still a dog. Okay, they still a dog. Wow, see, I'm seeing 2 faces. What is that? Y'all see that face up there? That face is going to them looking at you in the computer. But look at the hidden image of them side-eyeing you in that dog energy, right? Still a dog, still watching you. Still a dog, wanting to put in that work. But this could also be you in an 8 of Pentacles energy, because this looked like the sun to the Virgo, to the Hermit energy. You know, you could have been putting in that work and became this light energy while you were in Hermit. You know, the little hidden message. You know, this what they seeing now, right? Now they seeing you in Hermit becoming this sun energy as you've been putting in that work. But here they go over here watching you from the computer. Now seeing how you done raised the bar. And you over here in this winning energy now. Turn of events. You're experiencing expansion now in your life. Spirit is blessing you. Look at that, y'all. We can't make it up. Spirit, give me a closing message for the collective. Ooh. Spirit said, you're not falling for the catfish. You said you already know what's up, right? You're not falling for the catfish. Catfish in the reverse. What else, Spirit? Closing messages for the collective. Somebody want to come in and catfish you. Because now we see it, y'all. Thank you, Spirit. They over here in regret. Thinking of what could have been. Reflecting. Looking back at what y'all had. Thank you, Spirit. Look, confirmation. They reflecting. Looking back on what y'all had. You know, now in the state of regret. Wishing they never did it, right? See? This is somebody who could still be petty. But Spirit said you not falling for it. You're not falling for the catfish or the pettiness out of this person. Wow. Somebody said you still belong to me. I really don't give a fuck about them. See? No, you don't, collective. You do not belong to this person. They belong to who they chose. So see, this is somebody who still might be in that Seven of Cups energy, y'all, full of illusions. Somebody who's full of illusions because they are reflecting, reminiscing, nostalgic. But look at the card that came out right after the camera, y'all. Karma. What's done, what we do to others, comes back to us. Oh my God, we can't make it up, y'all. Y'all see what's at the bottom? This dark high priestess. They sided with your op and did black magic on you and became this roaching ass energy when they did that. Last one, y'all. Look, last one. Spirit said you a goddess. The fuck? But this person is still thinking about popping up on you. Oh my God, look at how Spirit is ending this. They still in devil energy, y'all. They wrote a check they ass can't cash to a karmic. Bound to that dark energy. And now, oh my God, are spiritually bankrupt. But wait a minute, here we go. Grim Reaper. This is over. No second chances. No second chances. Now the card that was after the no second chances was researching. Maybe this is somebody who's still researching. What they can do to reverse this black magic. This curse. This karma that they did to this Empress energy. Or this could be the energy of the dark priestess. Y'all take it how it resonates. You know, Empress energy can be Libra or Taurus. But this could also be somebody who has Taurus in their chart. Somebody who could be dealing with a Taurus. So y'all take it how it resonates. You know, they talking about you belong to me. I really don't give a F about them. Is it a Taurus? This person's still watching you, collective. They gonna always watch. Especially if they feeling this regret and this remorse for going against you. For going against the real twin. They chose a karmic collective. Thinking that they gonna be able to come in and sweet talk you. Wow, I just heard Spirit say that karmic came in and sweet talked them. Somebody that mirrored them. That dark energy. Wow. Put them in their feelings. Because, hey, maybe the karmic is out here having reckless sex too. If they mirroring each other. Oh my God. Wow. Look at that. Look at that hidden message, y'all. Let me get out of here. You know, Spirit says you ain't falling for the catfish. You know, but they probably gonna try to come in, collective. But they still in dark energy. Because remember, it says somebody getting ready to pop up. So beware, okay? Till the next time. Can y'all like and hype? Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Till the next time. Namaste.